Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. If you guys are new to my channel, I make a lot of writing related videos, and today I'm back with another one. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this video is super sporadic. I literally did not plan it. I didn't write it out. I didn't script it. It is all just something that kind of like came to me today during one of my writing classes, and I kind of just want to talk about it just because this is a question that I think I ask myself at least 20 times a week or a day maybe. It's a question that literally just like gets at me all the time, and I never have an answer for it for myself. So I just think that it's, a good discussion to have, I guess. I haven't been writing professionally for a long time, so I do consider myself a little, new to the whole writer's life. So when I think about genre, I think about the headaches of trying to figure out what my genre is specifically, because if you see some of the things I've written, I could fit in anywhere between like new adult to young adult sometimes to just regular adult, just all over the spectrum of different types. Also, I do things from like historical fiction to just, I don't even know how to explain it. Sometimes I even have work in, the supernatural and like paranormal fiction and all of that, and it's just such an interesting thing to think about, like how hard it is to kind of like find yourself per genre, and personally I don't like that. So basically today I'm just going to be talking about how I think that just writing in one specific genre and making that a career is kind of limiting unless it's something you're passionate about. But personally for me it's very limiting because I like to like kind of dabble into other genres here and there. Sometimes I have really good romance stories. Sometimes I have ideas for nonfiction pieces. Sometimes it's certain YA projects. It's things like that, and I really, at the moment, I'm not confident enough to say that I just like one type of genre over the other. That it's totally okay to have many focuses because that just means you have many interests, and I think it's a good way to kind of like broaden your horizons and practice different writing forms. So if you guys are like ever like freaking out or scared that you don't have a specific type of genre, I really wouldn't fret about it because you have your whole lifetime to figure out what you like to do. And also, you don't have to stick to the same thing. Now, I know that there's a lot of technicalities that will make that difficult, like later on in life, or like you'll have a harder time with being such a diverse writer later on in your career, but that's later on in your career. You have a lot of time to figure out what exactly it is you want to do, if that makes any sense. I guess I'll just kind of mention things that I am right now writing, or like kind of like where I fall in the genre spectrum of writing. Recently I've been doing a lot of historical fiction, and I'm not quite sure if it's like regular historical fiction or if you would categorize it as YA historical fiction. I'm thinking it might actually be YA historical fiction, and I think that's only just because of like who my my protagonists are and just the situation in general. But my last short story that I wrote was set in the 70s. The novel that I'm writing for NaNoWriMo is set in the 60s. So I'm starting to see a little pattern there, and I don't really have a problem with it. I just know that I know later on in life, or maybe even a couple months from now or a year from now, whatever it'll be, I know I'm going to want to write something else. And that's something that has always scared me, and I've always kind of felt insecure. And I even started questioning my abilities as a writer. Like, why am I so sporadic in my writing, tastes? Like, why can't I just like one genre and stick to that genre and not want to write another? And it just made me feel like maybe I'm a bad writer, and maybe the reason why I can't stick to something is because I'm not good at writing that specific genre, or it's because I'm not good at writing in general and I need to practice. And while practice makes perfect, I do agree with that. I also don't agree with that logic that I literally had for a very long time. I think it's okay to just, kind of like experiment. Like the whole point of writing is, a lot of it is to experiment and to figure out what you like and what you don't like. It's just all of a learning experience. And I think if there's anything to beat yourself up over, it's not that. When it comes to writing, it's not that. And so the way that I think you could totally combat this whole like general anxiety when it comes to finding the genre you like is to just practice writing. See what you're comfortable with, you know, take risks. Just my biggest takeaway is like not to let this get to you. I kind of learned how to combat my whole like kind of insecurity when it comes to genre, and I just say I write what I want to write in the moment. Right now I want to write historical fiction, and that's what I'm doing. Maybe, like I said, in a month from now it'll be something completely different. Maybe I will actually get deeper into YA and like do something completely out of my zone. I don't know, I'm not there yet, but yeah, don't beat yourselves up over it. And you know, age doesn't really matter when it comes to this stuff, whether you're like a 12-year-old writer or like a 58-year-old writer, it doesn't matter. You're alive and you're allowed to experiment and kind of get comfortable and figure out what you really like. And no one can take that from you. No one can judge you for it because it's your writing. So yeah guys, I know this video is kind of all over the place, but this really stands true to me, and this is something that I have been personally struggling as a writer myself. But it's just like the things that I'm telling you is what I tell myself on a daily basis, just to remind myself that I'm doing the best I can, and that's all that really matters. I'm not bashing anyone who does have a specific genre or likes writing in a specific genre. That's great and that's fine, but there are people out there that don't really know what to classify their writing most of the time, and that's okay. That's why it's called creative writing. We have the ability to do many things. But yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what genres you guys write in, if you guys write in genres, and if not, what things you typically like to write. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and join my channel, and you know, stay around for some new updates. Also, if you guys wouldn't mind, click that bell button down below so you guys can be notified when I upload new videos, because YouTube sucks at letting my subscribers know that I upload videos. So click that bell button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.